Welcome to this full body yoga practice that is designed to help you realign your energy, release any heaviness, and invite a sense of lightness and balance into your body and mind. So let's begin at the back of our mat in a wide-legged child's pose. Take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, bring your hands to the right edge of your mat for a side stretch. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, move your hands to the left side of the mat this time. Take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, come back to the center. Now you're going to bend your elbows and bring your fingertips next to your head. And on your inhale, press into your fingertips and slowly lift your torso up. And in a circular motion, you're going to melt your torso back down. Continue this movement with your breath. Then you can change directions of your circles. Now find your tabletop position. And we're going to draw some circles with the spine here. Bending one elbow after the other. And changing directions of your circles. Just warming up the spine here. Notice how your body feels with each circle. And allow yourself to release any tension or stiffness. Now come back to neutral. You're going to tuck your toes under and lift your knees off the mat, coming into bear stance. And on your inhale, you're going to begin to lift your hips up and back, transitioning into a down dog. And on your exhale, lower your hips back into your bear stance. One more time, inhale, begin to lift your hips, find your down dog. And on your exhale, lower your hips back down, returning to bear stance. Now inhale, press through your palms and find your full downward facing dog. You can bend one knee after the other. Keep space between your shoulders and your ears and gaze softly between your legs. Press your heels toward the mat, even if they don't touch, just to deepen the stretch in your legs. Now step forward, finding your forward fold. And slowly come all the way up to standing. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, release your arms and begin to hinge forward from your hips. Allow yourself to hang heavy here. You can shake your hands or add any movement that feels right for you at this moment. Let's do this again. You're going to roll yourself back up, circling your arms up to the sky with your inhale. And on your exhale, hinge forward from your hips, dropping your arms. Allow your arms to hang loosely, softening your shoulders and letting your head relax completely. Inhale, roll your spine all the way up to standing, circling your arms up to the sky. And exhale, drop your arms. Let gravity do the work as your arms hang freely, releasing tension with every exhale. And from here, you're going to hold your big toes with your index finger, your middle finger, and your thumb. Inhale, bend your knees and lengthen through your spine. And exhale, release into a forward fold, rounding your back. Again, grab your big toes. Inhale, bend your knees, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, release. One last time. Inhale. Bend your knees, find your flat back, and exhale, release into a forward fold. You're gonna roll all the way up to standing, circle your arms up to the sky, inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway, and exhale, step your right foot back, finding your low lunge, dropping your back knee on the mat. And let's move into a twisted low lunge. Bring the left hand towards the sky, gazing up. We're going to draw 3 big circles with the left hand, following your hand with your gaze. Tuck your back toes under and find your high lunge. Frame your front foot with your hands and extend your front leg, coming into a pyramid pose. Now you can keep your hands on the mat or bring your fingertips. Come to your fingertips, so you can also place your hands on your shin. Then we're going to move back into a high lunge, drop the back knee and find your half split. Now move back forward for your low lunge, tuck your back toes and find your high lunge. Then extend the front leg for your pyramid pose. We're going to do this one more time, so bend the front knee, find your high lunge, drop the back knee for your low lunge and then extend the front leg, finding your half split. Come forward, low lunge, tuck your back toes, high lunge and extend the front leg for your pyramid pose. Then come back into your high lunge, and this time you're going to move into your high plank. Then bring your knees, chest and chin to the mat, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now lift your right leg up and step your right foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee, finding your low lunge. And on your inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. And exhale, frame your front foot, tuck your back toes. And step to the front of the mat for your forward fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Circle your arms up to the sky. And on your exhale, release into your mountain pose. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, step your left foot back this time, finding your low lunge, dropping the back knee onto the mat. And moving into a twist, bring the right hand up to the sky. And we're going to draw 3 big circles with your hand. Following your hand with your gaze. Now tuck your back toes and find your high lunge. And frame your front foot with your hands. And then we're going to extend the front leg to find the pyramid pose. Now you can bring your feet a little bit closer to each other to make it more comfortable. And bend the front knee, finding your high lunge, and drop the back knee for your low lunge. Extend the front leg, finding your half split. And come forward, low lunge. Tuck your back toes for your high lunge. And extend the front leg for your pyramid pose. One more time. Bend the front knee for your high lunge. Drop the back knee, low lunge. And extend the front leg for your half split. Come forward, low lunge. Tuck your back toes. High lunge. And extend the front leg for your pyramid pose. Now come forward. This time let's move into a high plank. Chaturanga, or knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Lift your left foot up and step it in between your hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. And on your exhale, frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes. And step to the front of the mat for your forward fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. And on your inhale, come all the way up to standing. Circle your arms up to the sky. And exhale, release into your mountain pose. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky, hands together. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale, step your right foot back into a high lunge. Inhale, bring your hands together, pointing up, squaring your hips. And on your exhale, bring your hands in front of your foot. and shift your weight on your front leg. And lift your back leg into a 90-degree angle. And try to keep your gaze steady to maintain balance. Now, whenever you're ready, you can release your hands from the mat and bring your hands to your heart center for your half moon. Now, without releasing your back foot on the mat, you're going to slowly rise to a standing position with your right leg bent in front of you. And bring the sole of your feet either on your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh, avoiding pressing directly on your knee, to find your full tree pose. Extend your hands overhead and find a focal point in front of you to keep your balance steady. And stay here for a few breaths, finding length through your spine and stability through your standing leg. Allow your breath to flow steadily as you feel grounded and balanced like a tree with your roots deeply connected to the earth and your branches reaching toward the sky. We're going to release the posture, stepping the right foot back into a twisted high lunge. Bring the left hand up to the sky, and again we're going to draw 3 big circles with your hand, following the hand with the gaze. Then frame your front foot and step your left foot back for your high plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Lift your right foot up and step it in between your hands. Find your high lunge. And on your inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. And on your exhale, frame your front foot and step to the front of the mat for your forward fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Circle your arms up to the sky, and on your exhale, release into your mountain pose. Inhale, circle your arms up, and on your exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale, step your left foot back, finding your high lunge. And on your inhale, bring your hands up to the sky. Squaring your hips, gazing forward. And on your exhale, bring your hands in front of your front foot and shift your weight on your front leg, lifting your back leg up to a 90-degree angle, finding your balance. And slowly, whenever you're ready, release your hands from the mat and bring your hands together at your hearts, keeping your gaze steady to maintain balance. And we're going to move into our tree pose. Bring the back leg in front of you, and then bringing the sole of your foot either to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh, and bring your hands together overhead. Press your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot to create a strong foundation. Let's find your balance, focusing on one point in front of you. Slowly release the posture, stepping the left foot back into a twisted high lunge. Bring the right hand up to the sky and draw 3 big circles, following the hand with the gaze. Frame your front foot and step your right foot back for your high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left foot up and step it in between your hands, finding your high lunge. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky, And exhale, frame your front foot, step your right foot to the front for your forward fold. Inhale halfway, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, circling your arms up to the sky, and exhale, release into your mountain pose. Beautiful. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, step back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, and exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to come to your tippy toes, rounding your back forward and finding your high plank. And on your exhale, you're going to bend your knees and come to your downward facing dog. We're going to continue this flow a couple more times. So inhale, high plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your right leg up, and on your exhale, you're going to bring your knee forward, placing it behind your right wrist to find your pigeon pose. And if this feels right for you, you can begin to fold forward over your front leg and rest your forearm or your forehead on the mat. Stay here for a few deep breaths, feeling the stretch in your hips, thighs, and lower back. Release the posture by pressing into your hands and swing your back leg to the front, placing your left foot above your right knee in a way that your calves are parallel to each other. And then start hinging forward from your hips, bringing your hands to the front of your mat. And try to go a little bit deeper in the stretch with each exhale. And go only as far as feels good for your body. And stay here for several deep breaths, feeling the stretch through your left hip and outer thigh. And let your upper body soften with each exhale. And slowly release the posture, swinging your left leg behind you, tucking your back toes, and finding your downward facing dog. Let's take this to the other side. You're going to lift your left leg up and find your pigeon pose on this side. Make sure that your hips are square, that you're not sitting on one side or the other. And keep your breath steady and let each exhale help you soften into the pose. Embrace the stillness, allowing tension in your hips to melt away with each breath. Now slowly release the posture and press into your hands and swing your right leg to the front and place your right foot on top of your left knee. Making sure that both your calves are parallel to each other, and then fold forward. Bring your hands to the front of your mat, and with each exhale try to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. And as you come out of the posture, bring both legs straight out in front of you. Make sure to sit on your sitting bones. Lengthen through your spine. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head upward. And engage your thighs, lifting your heels off the mat. And engage your core. And then release. Let's do this 2 more times. Engage your legs. Lift your heels off the mat. Engage your core. And gaze forward. And release. One last time. Engage your legs. Your feet are flexed. And release. We're going to move to our reverse plank pose. So place your hands behind you with your fingers pointing towards your feet. Press into your palms, keeping your arms straight, and lift your hips towards the sky. Then lower yourself to the mat, and as a counter pose, we're going to fold forward, grabbing your feet or your calves, whatever is accessible to you. You can also bend the knees if it feels right to you. And slowly, we're going to move back into a reverse plank pose. Keeping your neck long, either looking up towards the sky or gently allowing your head to drop back. And again, lower yourself to the mat and fold forward. And one last time, find your reverse plank. Pointing your toes. And slowly lower yourself back on the mat and fold forward. Bringing your navel closer to your thighs. And slowly release the posture. You're going to lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the mat. You're going to lift your right leg and place the outer edge of your right ankle just above your left knee. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to go even deeper, you can lift your left foot off the mat and draw your left knee towards your chest, interlacing your hands behind your left thigh. Let your breath guide you, softening into areas of tension with each exhale. Now switch your legs, bring the outer edge of your left ankle this time just above your right knee, and either stay here or draw your right knee towards your chest, interlacing your hands behind your right thigh. Feel the gentle opening in your hip as you settle into the pose. Gently come out of the posture and move to your happy baby pose, grabbing the outer edges of your feet, pressing your hands and feet gently against each other, and feel your tailbone lengthening towards the ground. And if it feels good to you, you can add a gentle rock side to side, massaging your spine. And whenever you're ready, you can move to your final posture, Shavasana. Extend your legs and let your arms rest alongside your body, palms facing up. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth with a big sigh. Releasing any remaining heaviness and tension. One more time, take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Take this moment to notice the lightness within you. the energy flowing freely, and the release of anything that no longer serves you. I invite you to pause the video if you wish to stay longer in your Shavasana, or you can roll to one side, finding your fetal position before you press yourself back into your comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed and take this time to notice the realignment of your energy and trust that your body, mind, and spirit are in harmony. On your next inhale, circle your arms up to the sky, gathering love and light. Bring your palms together. Bring all that love and light to your heart center. And thank yourself for taking care of your body, your mind, and your soul through the practice of yoga. I hope you carry this sense of balance and ease with you into the rest of your day. Namaste.